One of the questions I get a lot is how to copy and enlarge small pics that are found on the internet or in web pages. To do this, first you want to go to the web page where the image is that you want to use. So we're going to go to the UNT Libraries site and copy a pic of the Willis Library since we own this image. And to do this, first just left click on your image or right click on your image, and then you'll see some options. You can either choose Save Picture As, give it a name, and put it on one of your drives or your desktop, and then open it in Photoshop, or go down and choose Copy. Copy is more direct to take it into Photoshop, so I'm going to choose Copy. Now I'm going to go to Photoshop and open this up. In Photoshop, first I choose File, New, because it's going to be a new work. And Photoshop already knows the dimensions of my image of the Willis Library, so it's going to automatically know what size to make this clipboard or canvas. So I just hit OK at this point. Now you'll see this little box down here. Just right click in this box and choose either Edit, Paste, or what I like to do is I just like to hit Control V, and that's Control V as in Victor, which will paste it. Okay, there it is. Now I want to look at its image information. To do that, go to Image, then Image Size. Now we see that this image is only 43.7K, so it's pretty small. It's only 149 pixels wide by 100 pixels tall, so you see it's pretty small. So what we want to do is to make it a little larger by changing the pixel information here, by adding pixels to that. And what we're actually doing is doing a process called interpolation. It's working behind the scenes. Interpolation uses a mathematical logarithm to match current pixel information in a picture and try to make kind of cushioning pixels that it will place in between, so it makes it larger by emulating surrounding pixel data. And you usually don't want to add pixels more than double of what's already there, so I probably wouldn't want to add more than 300 pixels here. So I'm going to change this to just 250. That sounds good to me. And also go down here to this box and choose Bicubic Smoother. That's going to give us the smoothest transition for our edges for an image that we interpolate or make larger. Now I hit OK. You see the image just got larger. Now, another thing I want to do to give this a little bit more sharpness, to kind of cover up the lack of pixel data in this image, is to go under Filter, choose Sharpen, and then choose Unsharp Mask. This is going to kind of mask or kind of hide how unsharp this really is. And you can see you have sliders here. You can just move the sliders back and forth to tighten it up. You can also zoom in by clicking this little button here, or zoom back out. And I think, let's see, this is also the pixel radius, how far apart each of the pixels are that are being affected. And the threshold, you never want to have the threshold very high because it makes extreme changes very quickly. I probably want to have 7's pretty good here for the threshold. And then I want to choose OK. Now I want to save it, so choose File, Save. And usually you want to save your image as, if you're going to use it on the web again, you want to save it as a GIF. So I choose GIF here and save. OK and OK. And you're done.